to Sarah's Stampin' Retreat. Today we're going to be making some Christmas ornaments, and the main thing we're going to be using is this Feels Like Frost designer series paper. So you get 48 sheets, 4 each of 12 double-sided designs, and one side is this photographic style and the other side is silver and white, and we use the silver and white side today. So first we're going to use this gorgeous snowflake paper which has this on the back, and we're going to create a star. This isn't a design I've made up. I don't know where it's come from because there are hundreds of different tutorials for this on the internet, but it's a really fun thing to make, so I just wanted to share it with you today because it's really cute from the tree as well. So we're just going to fold one of our pieces of paper in half both ways. And then we're going to fold it in half both ways diagonally as well. Then we're just going to grab our scissors. I know it's very difficult to see these lines on the camera. I'm just going to cut about halfway up each of the square score marks, if that makes sense. Not the diagonal ones, the other ones. So the ones that are in the centre of each side. And I'm just cutting roughly halfway up. And then what we're going to do, we're going to fold this down the centre line. Then what we need to do, we're just going to put a bit of glue on here, and then we are going to just fold this so that this line meets this crease and it makes it 3D like that, look. And we're doing that on all 4 sides. And the good thing with this Tombow glue is that it holds pretty quickly. You don't have to spend ages holding it in place. So then we've got this lovely 4-pointed star there. So now I'm going to do exactly the same with the other side. So I'm going to speed through this one because you've already seen how to do it on that one. So now I've got my 2 halves like this, and most people, they pop them together like this and make a proper star, and that looks really pretty, like that. I think today I'm actually going to glue it together like this and keep it as a 4-pointed star. So now I want to hang it on the tree. So what I'm going to do is just use my really useful tool, my pickup tool, and I'm just going to poke a hole through the front and the back. Then I'm going to use some of this braided linen trim to hang it up with. So I'm just going to thread that through my hole. And I'm just going to tie that at the top. And I'm just going to tie a little bow. And then I'm just going to use one of my glue dots just to stick that on. I'm just going to stick it over there. So then we've got this really cute little tree ornament. So then for our second ornament, we're going to use this tree, which I've cut using this tree die from the Coming Home bundle. I'm also going to be using this ribbon from the All the Trimmings ribbon combo pack. Then we've got this gold ring, which is from the Forever Fern Suite in the annual catalogue. Some of our red rhinestones and just a bit of Whisper White cardstock. So the first thing I'm going to do is just put that about halfway on there, and I'm just going to draw around the outside edge of the circle. So I'm going to cut just inside that line. And then I'm going to cut a small mound into the top of that just to make it look like a snowy scene. Then I'm going to put a little bit of glue just around the very edge of this, and I want to be really careful just to get around the edge. And then I'm going to glue that onto my ring here. So then we're going to add on this tree, and I'm just going to add that on with a couple of dimensionals. I want to stick it to the white, so I don't want to put it above here, I just want dimensionals below there. I've just got a little bit left on this sheet. I'm just going to cut that like that, and I'll pop that across there. And I'll just use that extra little bit to perfectly use them up, and then I'll take off the edge, take off the backing. And then I'm going to pop that onto my little ornament. That's it, perfect there. And I'm going to take a little length of this ribbon. I'm just going to tie and knot it in the top. And then I'm just going to attach this around the top of there, like that. So that'll be how we hang it on the tree. And then I'm just going to add a few of these red rhinestones onto the tree to make it all decorated nicely. And then we've got a really cute, simple little ornament for the tree. And then for our final one for today, we're going to use the Feels Like Frost DSP again, and we're going to use the snowy one this time. And we're going to create an origami Christmas wreath. And I'm in no way an origami expert. I used someone else's tutorial to learn how to make this, so I'll link her tutorial below as well. But what we want is we want to cut 6 3x3 inch squares of the DSP. So 3x3 inch is a quarter of a 6x6 inch piece. So you need 1.5 pieces of DSP. You cut it into 6 pieces. I've got 2 here. I've already made the other 4 up so that I wouldn't have to do it all on the video. So this is what we're going to make. What we're going to do, we're going to fold this in half like this. And we're going to fold it in half again. And then we're going to fold the side up to the score line on all the sides. We're going to do that 4 times. And then I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to fold it in half diagonally. And again the other way. And then each corner I'm going to fold up to the middle. Then I'm going to turn it over again and I'm going to fold 2 sides into the middle like this. And this bit looks complicated, but it's really not. All you need to do is push. So we're just pushing that so that it makes a point at the top, and again like that. So you're literally just pushing the side down so that it makes a point at the top. So then you'll have this shape. And then we just need to fold back that corner like that. There we go. And then we're going to fold it in half this way. And we're just going to push the edges in a bit just to make those fold the right way. And then I'm going to do the exact same one with this, so I'll show you this slowly again because I know it's actually very simple folds, but there's a lot of them, so I'm going to take you through it one more time. So we're folding it in half both ways, and then we're going to take it into the middle, and again. And again, and again, and then we're going to fold it over. We're going to fold it in half diagonally. We're going to fold it in half diagonally that way as well. And then we're going to fold it into the middle like this. And we're going to turn it over, fold these pieces in, then we're going to push that down, and then we're going to fold over these triangles here. Then we're going to turn it over, we're going to fold it in half, and we're just going to push those ends in. So we've now got 6 of those done, so we can glue them together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add glue to this triangle under the flap here, and then I'm going to put that inside the flap on the next one. So do you see the edges of this one line up with the score lines from the other one? And I'm going to keep on doing that for all of them. So I'm going to add them onto this triangle. Then I'm going to slide that inside this one so that it lines up with the triangle on that one. And again. I hope that's showing up okay on the video. And then the last one. So then for the final one, we're going to do the same again. We're going to put glue on here. And then you need to twist it round as you glue it into here so that it lines up with the triangle on here. So then you get this cute little wreath. And then I'm going to take some of this silver edged ribbon. I'm just going to take a little length like that. I've popped it through my wreath and I'm just going to tie it at the top. I don't want to crunch the wreath, but I also don't want it to slip around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a length of the ribbon and I'm going to tie a little bow in it. And then I'm just going to take a glue dot and I'm going to pop that where I want it on here. So there's our cute wreath, so I'll bring the other ones in as well. Got a lovely star and our cute little tree ornament. So I'm really happy with our 3 little ornaments today. I'd love to know which is your favourite. If you enjoyed today's projects, I'd really appreciate you clicking like below. You can also click subscribe to see future projects, and if you click the bell button and select all, then you'll be notified of any future projects that I've got when they're released. All of the projects that we've used today are linked in the description below, and there'll also be a host code there which you can pop into your basket before you check out, and then I'll send you a free gift at the end of the month. So just to let you know that this Feels Like Frost Designer Series paper is currently in the year-end closeout. So if you buy it right now, then it's 50% off, so it's only £7 in the UK. So if you do want that paper, it's definitely worth getting it now while it's in the sale. But obviously it'll only be there while stocks last. Once it's gone, it's gone. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope to see you again soon.